more, and you don't have to drive too far to find the fix. The free AutoZone Fix Finder service is available at all 6,200 stores.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
See details at AutoZone.com.
Everybody that thinks that you hate their team, they probably think there's some sort of nefarious plot to set the Buckeyes up to be upset while they're the number one team in the country or something.
Listen to the College Game Day podcast with Reese Davis and Pete Thamel, wherever you listen to podcasts.
The NHL on ESPN continues with a doubleheader tonight. First, the Philadelphia Flyers, led by Cam Atkinson, travel down the coast to take on the Tampa Bay Lightning and Steven Stamkos. Then, the Los Angeles Kings, powered by Andrei Kopitar, head to Music City to face Roman Josi and the Nashville Predators. ESPN Hockey Night, presented by Expedia. Flyers Lightning at 7 p.m. Eastern. Kings Predators at 9:30. Tonight on ESPN. That is hockey.
The San Diego Padres, the Philadelphia Phillies. It's the best of 7 with a trip to the World Series on the line. Game 1 of the Padres and Phillies, presented by AutoZone. Coverage begins today at 7:30 Eastern on ESPN Radio.
It's a beautiful time for basketball. A season fresh with hope and stars vying for greatness. Heated rivalries with MVP talent. Under Armour NBA Opening Week begins tomorrow with Knicks Grizzlies at 7:30 Eastern and Mavs Suns at 10. Think the 10 News Friday on ESPN, presented by State Farm.
You can't miss Canty and Carlin, pound for pound, the biggest show on ESPN Radio.
Well, here's the problem with what they're saying now with the roughing the passer thing. You're telling me that you're not going to back down on enforcing the rules you already have. That's what you're saying. Show me how to tackle a damn quarterback. Somebody show me the video. The NFL is big on sending officials video, players video about what are the points of emphasis for this year. Show me the damn video on the technique that you want defenders to use when tackling a quarterback. Because you can't tackle a quarterback safer than Grady Jarrett tackled Tom Brady on Sunday. Nope. You just can't do it. I've been around this game 2 decades, at this level for 2 decades. You cannot tackle a quarterback safer. So show me what the hell you want defensive players to do when sacking the quarterback. We might as well just put damn flags on it.
Canty and Carlin, weekdays at 3 Eastern on ESPN Radio. You can also listen and watch on the ESPN app.
The Audi 2022 MLS Cup playoffs. The most intense and dramatically...
Something really special!
There's only one focus, lifting the MLS Cup.
Truly a game of no tomorrow.
And there's no margin for error.
Don't go anywhere just yet!
Playoff mode. It's win or go home.
Absolutely unstoppable.
October 23rd, semifinals at 1 p.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN.
Russell Wilson set to go, as is Justin Herbert. Wide open Dulcich. Pressure from Browning, and down goes Herbert. That is Eckler refusing to go down. This is a tie game. We're going to overtime. Nothing down the field for either offense. It's 4th down. Loose ball, and it belongs to the Chargers. The kick is good, and the Chargers win it in overtime.
Keyshawn, J. Willimax, ESPN Radio. Good morning, everybody. The ESPN app, we're on ESPNU. We're presented by Progressive Insurance. Click more on the lower right-hand side of the app. Scroll down to listen live. You have us in your pocket live at all times whenever we're on the air. Good morning, guys.
What up, baby? Another dazzling Monday night football game.
It was a barn burner. Really good. I watched it all the way to the end.
Why are the Broncos always in prime time?
Big, a lot of he would say yeast after the Russell Wilson trade.
A lot of yeast.
Yeah, they signed Russell. That's all I can tell you. I mean, they signed Russell, and TV executives in the league office bought into it, and that's what happened.
Let's ride.
You have to give it to not just the Broncos.
Oh, God.
You got to give it not just to the Broncos, but to the Chargers. Justin Herbert completed 37 of 57 passes, 238 yards and a pick. 56 attempts without a touchdown pass is an NFL record in a win. Imagine having Justin Herbert as your quarterback You can't have him throw it 56 times. Hold on. I said completed 37 of 57, and it says 56 attempts. That should be a record too. But anyway, imagine having Justin Herbert. You have him throw the ball 56 times, and you don't put it in the end zone one time.
So he threw it 57 times for 238, a pick, and no touchdowns.
Missing Keenan Allen. So, listen, we're going to get into it. How big a win is it for Justin Herbert? How bad a loss for Russell Wilson? But I think that the headline is really this year so far, Russell Wilson, and the fact that the Broncos have underperformed expectations, and especially Russell Wilson, given everything they gave up for him and the money they spent, Key, has underperformed expectations. Here he is after the game on the team needing to play better.
The reality is it's just not good. That's not good enough. We got to be better. We got to be better. We got to play sharper. We got to find ways to make plays. Got to find ways to continue to get first downs, touchdowns. It's a good football team out there, but we're just as good, if not better, and we feel like. And we got to answer the call. It's adversity is definitely challenging us right now. But the only way I know through it all is just continue to work hard and continue to believe. I felt like we should have won that game tonight, and so. We got to look at the film and see what we can do better.
Pre-recorded message from Russell Wilson. He'll use that for the rest of the season. This Bronco team, as I said at the beginning of the season, there were going to be some challenges because they were just not built for a Russell Wilson situation. When you have a team built, you go acquire Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, like the Patriots, like the Buccaneers did with a Tom Brady. They acquired a guy because the rest of the team around him was pretty damn good. The rest of the team outside of the defensive side of the ball for the Denver Broncos, they're not good with a new head coach. It seems like he's lost out there a lot to me as he's calling plays and trying to figure things out. And Russell Wilson's just